Jai Gurudev and good morning student. Today we are starting a new topic, colloids. So colloidal state of matter is a state in which the size of the particle is such that they can pass through the filter paper but cannot pass through the animal or vegetable membrane. So particle size, maybe the pores of the filter paper allow the particles to pass through, but they are not pass through the semi-permeable membrane. Now, in colloid, we have, just like solution, we have solute plus solvent. In colloid we have dispersion phase plus dispersion medium. Solvent remains more in solution, dispersion medium remains more in colloid, and dispersion phase remains less. So this part you remember. The size of the colloid particle starts from 1 nanometer and range of that one 1000 nanometer. This is the range of the colloidal particles. So what we have learned, student, that colloid are something which can pass through the filter paper but cannot pass through the membrane, whether it is animal membrane or vegetable membrane. Now classification of colloid based on physical state of dispersion phase and dispersion medium. This is DP means dispersion phase, DM means dispersion medium. Now if you write sols, gels and emulsion, these three will do. So your sol is something solid in liquid. Solid in liquid. Gel, most of you have seen that one, liquid in solid. Emulsion is your liquid in liquid. So liquid in liquid is also emulsion, means oil in water or water in oil emulsion, gel are there. Now your dispersion medium, now some more things that you require to know. If your dispersion medium is water, then name of the sol is your aquasol or hydrosol. Dispersion medium is alcohol. If the medium alcohol is there, then we have alkosol. If dispersion medium is benzene, the name of the sol is benzosol. And dispersion medium is gas, then name of the sol become aerosol. Now we are taking dispersion medium, dispersion phase and type of colloid and example. That will take the help of the textbook. All of you have the textbook, so from textbook we are taking that example. So student, if we have colored glasses or gemstone, from this 1 mark question will come in the exam. This is important table in the book. Clear? Colored glasses. So type of, in this one, your dispersion phase also solid, dispersion medium also solid. Both are solid in solid actually, or gemstone also solid in solid. So this type of colloid is solid sol. Now paint. you see liquid in solid. So lesser amount, less amount is your solid, and more amount is liquid. This is your salt. This is paint, cell fluid, smoke or dust. Common in the exam, smoke and dust. Smoke is common several times. So smoke is your dispersion phase is your solid, dispersion medium is gas, and that become your aerosol. So here earlier we have told that if medium is gas, then become it is aerosol. Now cheese, butter, jellies common. So in this one, what you can guess, there is the phase is lesser amount liquid and more amount is solid. This is gel. Milk, liquid in liquid, liquid in liquid. This is emulsion. Fog, liquid in air, liquid in gas. So this is aerosol. Pumice stone or foam, rubber. These things are your gas in solid, solid salt. Froth. So froth is your gas particles in liquid. So this is your type of colloid is formed. So this table, student, from this actually question asked like that. You have given smoke, identify dispersion phase, dispersion medium. So you have to think that one. Before learning, you think that smoke is what? Some solid particles are floating in large amount of air, so solid in gas. So you have to think it like that. Milk means what? Liquid mixture. Fog means what? Liquid in gas. So like that you have to read this table. Next, based on nature of interaction between dispersion phase, dispersion medium, there are two types of colloids are there. This is one is your lyophilic, another one is lyophobic. Lyophilic means your solvent loving. Solvent is your dispersion medium. Now this example is your glue and all these things. Glue is there, starch is there. Now if in the starch solution, the solution that the water present in that one evaporate, then again if you add the water, in water starch is, due to the attraction between the starch molecules and water molecules, starch are going to mix up with the water. Similar case in case of glue is also there. So like that, lyophilic means something which is solvent loving or dispersion medium loving. Another, and this one is called, one point in this one you remember, lyophilic salts are reversible. Means when you add more and more amount of water, they are mixed up with the water. Means from that precipitate you are again get back the solution. Another part is lyophobic, means phobia of the dispersion medium. So in that category the example is your paints. Now paints, once it is dried up, once all the solvents are dried up, again if you add the solvent, with paint does not mix up with the solvent. So this is the physical property of this one, and you can say that this one having no love for the solvent. So this one is your lyophobic colloid. So you require to know about the difference between these two, and this one you can tell that this one is irreversible. So difference between these two you have to require to know. Sometime the questions comes that these things, how lyophilic and lyophobic colloids differ from one another. So in that you have to write these things. After this, if you take more examples, so we can take, based on dispersion medium, based on the particles of dispersion medium, the divided into three types. Colloidal divided into two types. One is your multi-molecular colloid, means large number of colloidal particles joined together to make a colloid. So if you have 1000 acid molecule is equal to 1 colloid, then you can tell that means 1000 small acid molecules. One acid molecules is not in the size of the colloid, but 1000 acid molecule gives the size of the colloid. It falls under domain of 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. This is called your multimolecular colloid. Another point, student, we have macromolecular colloid. In this is 1000 molecule. Macromolecule means one molecule equal to a colloid is equal to one colloid. So how that one? Example is your starch, cellulose. One molecule size become this much, it can behave as colloid. Hemoglobin is also there, protein is also there. So difference between these two we have understood. Third point is that associated colloid. Associated colloid. In this one, actually ions associated to give one colloid. So we have our example. I am doing the diagram. You can understood the what is the. This is the ion. This is another ion. This is another ion. This is another ion. This is another ion. This one another ion. So what does it form? So this is micelle form. So micelles are your associated colloid. The difference between associated colloid and multimolecular colloid is that in multimolecular colloid the neutral molecules are unite together to gives you a colloid. In associated colloid, ions are unite together to gives you a colloid. Thank you, student. Up to this much today.